Hello, I'm Chris Vanderwolk, Chief Compliance Officer of Savoy Associates. More importantly today, I am a proud NABIP member, and I have the distinct privilege of sitting with my friend, Jessica Brooks Woods, the CEO of NABIP, revolutionary leader coming and breathing a whole breath of fresh air into our organization. Jessica, thank you for sitting down with me today.
I am so excited, Chris. This is fun. It's an opportunity for us to share the good news of our association and what we do for all Americans.
And what we do, as you have so succinctly phrased it, is making sure everybody knows how essential we are to the process of the delivery of care for every American. You started with NABIP last fall, correct?
September 1st, 2023, yes.
And in that time, we have seen remarkable transformation of the organization. Could you talk a little bit about how you are proceeding day to day through the various chapters and some of the efforts you've had?
Yes. Well, we're actually sitting here at NABIP Pennsylvania chapter. This is probably my third chapter visit this week alone. When I had the opportunity to be announced and awarded the honor of serving this great association in our industry, my promise was to be as high touch as possible. This is coming after a 26-year leadership change for the organization. I think for decades, every year we say we're in unprecedented times in the marketplace, but somehow it keeps getting more unprecedented, right? We're seeing things that we never seen before.
I would like to live through some precedented times
right?
for
exactly.
a year or two.
Exactly. But the role that we play because of that is even more critical than ever before. We've always been relevant. We've always played a significant impact in the industry since the creation of the role and the role that we play in the healthcare ecosystem. But with the complexities that exist legislatively, regulatory-wise, the needs of consumers that are being expressed in a different way across segments, Medicare, individual marketplace, right? Mm-hmm. Employer group coverage. It's the voice of consumers is louder than ever before. The need is greater, cost, of course, quality, all the big issues, but then there's the nuances. And those nuances is where we come in, understanding the difference, understanding those relationships and being able to connect the dots with the different stakeholders in the industry to provide the right solutions at the right time for the right people. And so, yes, we're essential. We're needed. We have to be indisposable moving forward. We know that, but we need everyone else to understand the role we play and the role we must play moving forward. And that's what I'm excited about.
And your excitement has been visible throughout the organization. So kudos to you for that. Some of the innovations that you've done as well, you got I'm going to probably say it wrong, but the Office of Innovation.
Yes, the Office of Strategy and Innovation. It's even made the LA Times. Who knew? It's gotten way more attention than I anticipated. Honestly, it's growing faster than I had planned. We announced it. One of our long-term employees, Brooke Wilson, is leading it right now. Jasmine Keating, our strategy and growth officer. We have now Josh Brooker. Two of the team members on that team, that very new team, actually came from NABIP membership. They raised their hand and they wanted to be a part of the future of where we were taking this organization.
And they're great members.
They're significant members, have been volunteering in a variety of different ways and contributing with the heart and passion that it takes to actually navigate these waters. Mm-hmm. So I'm very excited about it. And then we've been acknowledged by technology associations and publications, as well as other associations, asking how do we stand up a department like this so quickly? And are we building it or buying it? And a lot of it we're building. We're organically navigating. We're bringing new tools and resources to our members, leveraging AI as an asset. We're embracing technology and the digital revolution that we must be in moving forward. However, we're not allowing it to take us over, right? We need to use it as a tool and ensure that our human connectivity and empathy and understanding of populations and people is centered in the solutions that we bring. So this office is very exciting. It's growing fast. We're bringing new and innovative tools, and we're responding in a more agile way than ever before, and more to come.
I've had a chance this year to work on the national working groups for the first time. I've been involved at the state and local level for probably a decade. And the teams on the national working group are so dedicated. It's such a strong organization when you look at the depth of the people that come in and try to make a positive change. And some of these things I've seen that are flowing from your leadership in terms of trying to take a more proactive stance. So one of the working groups I'm on is the prescription drug working group, and we're working on model legislation because we want to bring something to the table. What else do you think we'll see in the next 12 to 18 months out of NABIP?
Oh my goodness, there's so much happening. So there's the working groups. First, I do want to acknowledge that these are volunteers.
Very much volunteer hours.
Volunteer hours it's significant. It's really our competitive advantage. I've been around associations. I've led associations for over a decade now. I have not seen this level of organic passion and commitment from a volunteer base. It's powerful. And we really need to tap into that power at a different level without burning out our volunteers, of course, but really tapping into the expertise that we're bringing. So bringing solutions that help us be able to elevate those insights more quickly is allowing us to innovate on what are the next iteration of professional development, what are those courses, how do we skill up our members at a faster pace to meet the demands. We're going to see a lot more around precision medicine, for example, and just the role of customizing to meet consumers' needs. How do we understand that more quickly? What tools and resources do we bring to light around that? I think you'll be able to see a more proactive positioning from a regulatory side of things and legislative side. I'm so glad you mentioned that we're writing our own way. I would say that the PBM and prescription benefits space is one of those most prioritized and visible areas of our healthcare ecosystem today. But we haven't really seen we've seen good suggestions, but there's always something that we're like, it's not exactly meeting and understanding the needs of this size employer or this group, right? It solves an issue over here, but where is it going to bubble up over here? And I think that ability to be proactive and deliberate and intentional around bringing to life a bill that will really consider the nuances of how we're all impacting and touching the healthcare delivery system in different ways is the uniqueness that we bring to the table. So I think you'll see a lot more of us creating bills, not just responding to bills and advocating for components of bills. You'll see a lot more of us designing the tools and resources that we're looking for. And I think you'll begin to see us more vocal and visible around the impact that we're having through a variety of resources. Our magazine is being updated. It'll be released in June at convention. The new design, the new layout, the new reach that it will have. So a lot's happening there, and as well as digital communication. So it's endless opportunity, but with that said, we have to be very intentional and prioritize based on the needs of the marketplace and also based on the resources that we have at our disposal today and anticipate what we need tomorrow.
Well, as a local and national volunteer, I'm going to put in a plug for volunteers.
Yes.
You will get more out of it than you put in. You'll put a lot into it, but you will get far more out of it. And you'll be able to be a part of crafting model legislation. You'll get to meet people like Jessica and other really bright people around the country in our business who care and are engaged. I would just put a plug in to raise your hand and get involved.
Yes.
There are wonderful groups to participate with.
Shout out to the volunteers. We need you. The leadership roles, the competencies you build as a leader in this organization are significant. It translates both in NABIP, but it also translates in the marketplace as you're growing your careers and your agencies and you're building teams. You're building relationships here. You can pick up the phone and call anyone in the country that probably has already solved the problem that you have, and you get instant answers. So please, you're welcomed. Your voice matters. We're accessible to you, and we really appreciate who you are. Thank you.
All right. So as we wrap, I know we will see you again very soon at another one of these events.
At a chapter near you.
So look out for Jessica Brooks Woods at your local chapter. If you're having an event, I would recommend inviting her. She is a breath of fresh air. And thank you for your time today, Jessica.
Thank you. This was super fun. Thank
Absolutely.
you.